talking about our little Procom heater here. It's a dual fuel unit because you know it can be mounted in houses or whatever, so natural gas and propane. It doesn't put out a whole lot of fumes or anything, and you know, we haven't noticed any adverse effects. And besides that, I mean, a motorhome just is not airtight. It's just not. So there's that. I like the way it's built. It's a good sturdy unit. It's not all rattly and cheap. The price is pretty good, you know. You can get them on the Procom site for $129.99.
So we tried out the Heater Buddy, and then what happened there?
Good. The Heater Buddy, yeah. The hose, see, because it uses the little green cans, the little 1-pounders. Well, that doesn't last very long, only a couple hours. So if you go to hook up a 5-gallon can to it, the hose that they recommend for the Heater Buddy leaches oil into the unit, and after 2-3 days it doesn't work at all. It's full of oil. It's just ruined. And so that's why that went back to the store.
Heater Buddy sells one hose out of all of their stuff that doesn't leach oil, and I think the hardware store just didn't have it. But
yeah, no, and they have a filter thing you can buy for another $30 or something that will absorb that oil, but then you got to buy another one like every year because it just fills up with oil and you got to throw it away.
I would imagine more often than a year. I mean, we had our Heater Buddy for a couple days and it just got doused in oil.
Yeah, it did. It just was no good at all. So I like the Heater Buddy unit. I like the way it worked. You know, the portability of it. But as far as trying to heat something for a long time, that's not for that. So this is much better unit for what we need it for. And
what about the radiation?
Yeah, you know, radiant heat like that in a motorhome, you don't have a lot of distance. So every surface it's near is going to get really hot. And a lot of this stuff is particle board with veneer over it, so it looks like wood. You know, anyone who's in a motorhome knows this. And if that gets hot, it's going to bubble up and ruin it. It'll look terrible, and then it'll all flake off, and then you got particle board. So that's definitely an issue right there. You don't want that. So, you know, this turned out to be better.
And the Heater Buddy does that. The Heater Buddy heats up all your stuff. It's
super hot catalytic brick in there. It's just glowing, you know, bright cherry red. So, and yeah, you can feel that clear across the rig. I mean, everything's getting heated, everything. So.
Hi, Jamie. Hello. She saved our lives by selling us one of these heaters when we didn't have enough, and she trusted us to come back. And I won't put that in the video if you don't want me to, because I don't want people trying to take advantage of you. But we're here by the RV Pitstop in Quartzsite, and she's occupying this area over here. So what we did have was a Heater Buddy, and she sold us one of these Procoms, and I'm gonna tell you, we are so impressed with it.
We've had people come in and that have had their unit for 13 years. It's still running, still going strong, just needs cleaning every now and then.
And then it works just great, huh? These things are awesome, and they are more expensive than Heater Buddy, but well worth it. These are just amazing. No, it's this one we have, right? Is that?
This is a 6,000 BTU.
Ah, is that smaller?
And that's the brick heater. Yeah, that's the smallest it goes.
Is that what we have? No, we have something big.
You've got the blue flame.
Okay, yeah. So what does blue flame mean?
Blue flame means that it has a vent in it, right? In comes the propane, it has venturis, and it sucks up the appropriate amount of air with it, right? To make it burn really clean. The blue flame is as hot as it can get, right? Mm-hmm. It also has an oxygen depletion sensor on it, so if it's burning up too much oxygen out of the room, it'll just go out. It That'll also, I think you can run it up to 4,500 feet. Past that, I don't believe it will work because there's not enough oxygen, or it'll run badly, you know.
Right.
So high elevations, it's not going to work. But other than that, you know, it works beautiful. It's very much like a water heater, for instance. Pilot, push it down, igniter, right here, pop. You can see the pilot light down there, lit it up, and then just turn it to the temperature range you like, and off we go. And it's pretty economical on fuel. We've been running it on this 5-gallon tank, or 4.5-gallon tank for days. And it's been cold here, down in the 30s, below freezing. So there you go, 10,000 BTUs, just like that. It's all censored out. It's safe. I feel it's safe myself. I've never had any problems with dizziness or CO2 poisoning of any kind.
So we just turn on a little fan, and our unit that we have, the Procom unit, just heats the air. So turn on a little fan and you've got some great circulation, and we just kind of keep a window cracked so that we get enough air. And then what kind of sensors do we have in this house?
Oh well, we have a smoke detector, a carbon monoxide detector, a propane detector, and right by our bed a CO2 detector.
So we're pretty covered.
And not a single one of them has ever gone off. So, you know, because of that, you cook something,
Right.
smoky, off goes the smoke detector right away. So we know it all works, and I test it every month, so we're good to go there.
How do you mount it?
Well, they sell some feet for it from the Procom site, or it comes with a wall mount. Screw this to the wall. It's got 2 slots. You just hang it right on that. But you know, we don't have wall space for that, and we haven't got the little feet yet because those are, you know, not really that necessary. You can make your own little feet really easy. So
Yeah, they're like a $15 item, but then they're another $15 to ship, so it makes it a $30 item.
Yeah.
And that's whether you buy it from Grandma's Heaters or whether you order it yourself.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same deal. They really go crazy on the shipping there.
How much did we pay for it?
We paid about 150 bucks, I believe. I can't remember. We couldn't find the receipt. So.
Yeah.
But from the Procom site, it's $129.99. So, yeah, you know.
But don't worry, Chicken Bone and Mittens didn't pass away because of the heater or anything like that. It is completely safe, trust me. Chicken Bone was 20 years old when she passed away last year in November in Arizona, and she was 20 years old. That was before we got the heater. And then Little Mittens just passed away at 18 years old in September of this year, 2018, here in Oregon, where we're boondocking. They both lived a good, long, happy travel kitty life, and we will miss them both terribly. And it seemed to be their mission in life to get us to turn on the heaters, no matter if it was warm or not. They just loved having their little faces on the heater. A special thanks goes out to our son Cody, N-O-B-L, Noble, on SoundCloud, for his contributions to music for this video. Thank you so much.